Namaste, welcome everyone. My name is Kassandra and I'm going to take you through this 15-minute evening yoga stretch. I will ask that you have one block for today's practice. If you don't have one at home, don't worry, you can just get some really dense pillows or couch cushions. All poses are going to be done laying down on our backs. This is day 7 of the evening yoga movement. We are officially 1 week done into our challenge. If you would like, you can just do this video on its own, but if you haven't yet signed up for the evening yoga movement, you can do so by clicking the first link you see down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and begin. You won't need your block right away. Just have it somewhere close by at the top of the mat and come all the way down onto your back. Pull your knees in towards your belly. So we're just starting with some nice knee circles. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. I like to bring my hands on the tops of the knees, and it's like you're stirring a pot. You're just tracing circles here. And see if you can relax your legs and get your arms to make this motion happen. Feel how this changes the sensations in your lower back and in your hips. And you can go in the opposite direction, stirring the pot to the other side. Taking some deep breaths in and out through your nose. And bring the knees back to stillness and just widen them a little bit towards shoulders and armpits, holding here a variation of Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. So our affirmation for this evening's 15-minute yoga class is, I trust the flow of life. I trust the flow of life. And you might get curious and ask yourself how this affirmation might apply to you right now. And similar to those knee circles we were doing, keep your hands on your knees and just see if you can bring the knees away from you and then rock them back in. So kind of like little half circles. Your hips might pop a little bit. Mine always do when I do this. You might even hear it. It's totally normal. And go ahead and bring your left foot flat to the floor and go ahead and straighten your right leg. Hold on to whatever you can and see if you can start opening your right leg out to the side. So you might be holding down towards the back of your knee, or you might be able to reach and hold up towards the foot or the big toe. You're welcome to bend a little, making this more of a half happy baby pose, or you can straighten that leg out. Try to keep pressing into your left shoulder and left hip so that you're not completely rolling over onto one side. Your last option here, if you'd like to intensify this stretch, is to straighten your left leg. If it's too much, keep the knee bent. Not here for too long, just 5 deep breaths. I trust the flow of life. Start to bend your right knee. If you had your left leg still bent, let's all straighten it, removing into a laying spinal twist. So you're going to cross your right knee over your body towards the left. You can use your left hand to help guide the thigh down. Reach your right arm out to the side. So press down into your right shoulder blade. And again, this is option 1. If you would like to intensify this, you can straighten your right leg and slide your left hand further down. So just a different way of working the hamstrings, getting a little bit into the IT band. See if you can relax the muscles around your eyes and in your jaw, even in your neck and shoulders. And bend the right leg. Let's come back through to center. And keep your right foot flat to the floor. Draw the left leg in. We're going to open it up into that hamstring stretch. So your left leg opens out to the side. Try to push down into your right shoulder and right hip. Very normal for one leg to be a little stiffer than the other. Maybe you hold here, or if you did it on the first side, you can straighten your right leg to the mat. So what can you let go of right now from your day? One more big breath here, and then bend into your left knee. We'll find our twist, so you want to make sure your right leg is straight, and you're going to cross your left knee over your body. Reach your left arm out to the side. Maybe you keep your left knee as it is, bent, or you straighten that left leg and slide the right hand further down. You'll know right away if you've gone into a pose that is too much for you, because you'll find it hard to breathe. Especially those of you, which I can relate to, if you have a hard time falling asleep at night. Our breath is our greatest tool. We especially want to have really long exhales. Slow, steady exhales to help soothe the nervous system and prepare for sleep. And one more full breath here. And start to bend, coming out. And now you'll need to grab a hold of your block or your dense pillows and cushions. We're going to come into supported bridge pose using the block on its lowest level. So lift your hips and place the prop that you're using directly underneath your seat. From here, we're going to draw the right knee into our chest, maybe holding onto the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. You can hold like this, or you can go deeper into the hip flexors by straightening your left leg. And at the same time, I'm trying to pull my thigh in closer while also relaxing my shoulders down on the floor. So minimal tension, minimal effort. We'll take about 10 breaths here. I trust the flow of life. And let's bend the left knee first, so slowly slide that foot back in and release your right leg down. Your block may have shifted a little bit, so realign it before pulling your left knee in towards your belly and then straightening your right leg out to the floor. If the hip flexors are really tight, you'll notice that your foot will be hovering off the mat, or you just won't be able to straighten the whole way. That's totally normal. It just indicates to you what's happening in your body and where in your body there is tension and stiffness. This is all really good information. We're trying to get out of the habit of being really harsh with ourselves and being really critical. There are no expectations here. We are doing this out of love and out of great compassion for our bodies. So just breathe here in the pose. And let's slide it back in. And now just for a few breaths, let's see if we can come into a waterfall pose. Just straighten and reach your legs up towards the sky. You can roll your ankles, flex and point through your toes. Especially if you were on your feet a lot today, this is just a great pose to get in the habit of doing. This is even something you can do in bed. Especially if your bed is against the wall, you could let your heels rest on the wall. Just a gentle inversion, eliminating any swelling you might have in your lower body. I trust the flow of life. Bend your knees, bring the feet flat to the floor, and we'll just lift our hips off the mat, move your prop out to the side, and just go ahead and take a little fetal pose. So roll over to one side, and we're gonna pause here for a few moments, cradling your head in your arm. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths. So inhaling through the nose and a big sigh out the mouth. 3 times, letting go. Use your arms pushing into the floor to come back up. And take a seat. Sitting up tall, hands at your heart. I trust the flow of life. Let's close with the chant of Om. Inhale to chant. Bowing forward, namaste. Thank you so much for doing day 7 of the evening yoga movement. Please do leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this class went for you. And you can use the hashtag good evening so I know you made it all the way to the end. I'll practice again with you tomorrow night. I would love for you to just take 5 minutes and do this affirmation meditation. Please do subscribe to my channel to support free yoga on the internet. You can do so just by clicking the subscribe button right here. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.